everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a haul, and it's slightly different from my normal hauls because it is a kind of Paris edition. I went to Paris, I took my boyfriend to Paris for his birthday. I can't speak today. I took my boyfriend to Paris for his birthday a few weeks ago, which was really nice of me, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. The main focus was mainly to spend time with him, but obviously I did a little bit of shopping whilst I was there as well, because you can't not when there's things over there that you just can't get over here. So yeah, I made a stop in Sephora and one little pharmacy as well. So there isn't a mass amount of things, but there are a few things I wanted to show you, so I thought I would do this haul and I hope you like it. So this is my really crimpled Sephora bag. It rained pretty much the whole time we were there, and I have no idea how I actually managed to get this home in one piece. It actually has a little hole on the other side. So I've got everything in here, like pharmacy and Sephora items as well. I only picked 2 things up from Sephora, so don't get like majorly excited. But the first thing I picked up was actually Bioderma. This isn't for me. I actually completely forgot to get some Bioderma for myself, but this is actually for my friend Luce. She has a blog, I'll link her below, and she requested the dry and sensitive skin Bioderma, which I have as well. It's really good. It's not so liquidy on cotton pads as it is as like the normal one is, which I find really strange, but it's definitely really nice and soothing on dry skin, so she will enjoy that because she has quite dry skin as well. And then the cans that you can hear clinking around in here are the like obligatory things that you have to get when you go. God, it feels like this one's half empty already. These are the like standard things you have to get when you go to Paris, because you can't get these over here. This is the Roche-Posay Serozinc. I think that's how you say it. You know me, I'm awful with pronouncing things. But this is basically a zinc sulfate solution which claims to be cleansing and soothing. It is quite soothing. Like if I'm having quite like a puffy day, I do find it's quite calming, but at the same time I wouldn't recommend it for dry skin. I tend to avoid the dry patch on my forehead. I just cover it when I spray the bottle, and it works perfectly for everywhere else. And I actually find that it does kind of help to keep spots at bay when I get little like kind of, you know, the ones that are like bacterial around your nose. So far I've found that if I use this just kind of morning and night as my toner, that it actually kind of brings them down a bit, which I'm quite impressed with. Obviously I'll keep you guys updated on how I really feel about this, because it's only been like a couple of weeks or a week, I don't even know, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, because obviously those things could be down to something else that I'm using, but this is the only thing that has changed like dramatically in my skincare routine in a while. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on these. I picked up 2 bottles because I thought that someone else would want one, but someone else didn't. Luce, I'm talking about you. And then the last pharmacy thing I picked up was the Nuze Reve Miel lip balm, which I think is like €5 or something. I got it for like €5 or something that equates to about £4. And I was just like, I pay £9 for this stuff in the UK, and you can just get it so cheap, which I'm very envious of any of my French viewers that you can get this so cheap, because I usually just use my Space NK points to bring it down to that cheap. But yeah, it's nice having a new one, because I was literally running out of my last one. I was just scraping the bottom of the tub, and I know I have a fresh one. It was just like perfect timing to go to France, because I was coming to the end of my old tub, and this is number 3. I'm on number 3 now, which is crazy, but this stuff is so good. I have incredibly dry lips, and I just find that I apply this about once or twice a day, and it just is better than any other lip balm I've used. And I used to be like lip balm queen because I have incredibly dry lips, and I don't use anything else now. This is just awesome. And then we move on to Sephora, and I could have bought so much more stuff in Sephora. It was ridiculous. I spent so long in there. Poor boyfriend had to be dragged around with me, and Sephora is one of those weird places that I love it, but at the same time there's a lot of stuff that you can get in the UK, and then at the same time there's a lot of like overhyped brands that we get very excited about because we can't get in the UK. But actually when I look at their stuff, like when I can't get to their stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I really want to like try something from them, but when I'm at the stand nothing shouts out to me. And that happens quite a lot with both Sephora own brand stuff and Marc Jacobs. Not even fussed at all by Marc Jacobs. And then obviously as well, they don't have Tarte or anything like that, which is one of the brands that I'm mainly interested in, and like Fresh and stuff like that. I know there's a Fresh in London, but the brands that I'm more interested in are the American ones, so I find it really difficult to go into like a European Sephora and find something that I really want. But the one thing that I will say is that one, their brushes are awesome, I'm going to talk about this more in a second, and two, the Nars offerings are so much more plentiful. Like, you can get whatever concealer shade you want. They've got the Narcissist palettes like in like a plenty. There's so many of the Narcissist palettes over there. I almost bought one and then realised that I wasn't actually really that interested in buying it. I would have just been buying it because, oh my god, I could get my hands on it. I even watched loads of Sephora hauls before I went, and nothing stood out to me. Like, there's lots of like there's also really good lip products, but they're all reds and pinks, and I don't want that. I want something that's like a peachy, neon, orangey colour. I don't know, but anyway, that is a long rambly rant about Sephora. But when I go over to the US, or when I make an online order, we're gonna have a really good time on here. We are. But basically, I picked up the Sephora Professional brush, and this is number 3, 4, no. It's the mineral powder brush, and it's number 45. And I don't use this for mineral powder because I have dry skin, and I'm not gonna use mineral powder because that's gonna dry me out. But this is an amazingly soft brush. It's so soft. So I really regretted not picking this up when I went to Sephora before. I had their bronzing brush, which is kind of like a weird shaped kind of black all over brush, but this I had my eye on for a really long time, and I picked it up. I think it was around £17, which is kind of like over a tenner here, which is alright. Like, it's about the same as Real Techniques brushes really. That's why I didn't really think twice about it. I cannot talk today. It's very similar to the Real Techniques buffing brush, so if you can't get hold of Real Techniques but you can get hold of this, then I would definitely recommend picking this up because this is awesome for foundation, and I really love it, and it's so soft. And then the final item I picked up was the one that I was kind of most excited about. I don't know why, because I wasn't excited about getting this in the UK at all, but I picked up a Nars Matte Multiple in the shade Exumas, which is kind of like a pinky, corally, peachy colour. It's just a really nice blush colour that complements my skin tone very well. I just looked at it in store and I was like, that one. That is beautiful. So I had to pick it up, and I don't think it was any cheaper or more expensive than it would have been here, which was kind of like the stupid thing that I did, but I just really wanted to get it right there and then. The only thing I have found is I'm finding it quite hard to work with at the moment. I think I need a little bit more time to play with it, because obviously I've been bronzing up quite a bit this month and not really using blush so much, so I need to just actually spend some time and give this some love and attention and kind of figure out the best way to use it, because I feel like straight from the tube is definitely not the way. Like, you seem to be able to with the bronzers, but this kind of unsettled the rest of my makeup, which I thought was a bit weird. So I will let you know how I feel about this. I'll have a review coming up soon, but yeah, I just thought that I would mention this because there were quite a lot of them, whereas like when I go into Space NK in the UK, they're like selling out really quickly, but there were loads in the Paris Sephora. So that is my little Paris haul. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you have any recommendations for brands at Sephora, because obviously I found it really difficult when I was there. It's actually quite overwhelming, and it's really difficult to shop there. So if you do have any recommendations for things from Sephora, pop them in the comments, because I might do an online order maybe after my next payday when I'm not as broke from the current trip to Paris. But yeah, let me know if you have any recommendations for things from there, and I might do a little haul, maybe. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it, and I will see you guys next week. I don't know when this video is going to actually be going up. I'm kind of doing 2 videos a week at the moment. Let me know what you think about that in the comments as well. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye!